All right, y'all. We are live, and this is a little bit earlier than anticipated, but I figure I'm already here. I'm at my machine. I got everything set up. We might as well go for it, right? Why not? So, welcome to those of you who have never been around when we've streamed on YouTube. It's not all that common of a thing, but trying to make it more common as we move forward. I've just had so many things on my plate. Matter of fact, kind of give you a rundown of what we're doing today. We are going to be playing with March of the Machines, early access, because, Wizards was nice enough to let me be on the list to play with these cards. I have a few deck lists we've made, so we're going to play those. Probably going to be live on YouTube for somewhere between an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we're going to hop over to Twitch. I'm going to be there for another hour and a half or 2 hours. And then I'm probably going to hop off and edit some videos. And then I literally have to get on a plane after eating, finishing my packing, fly overnight to Orlando so I can be at the Command Fest with everybody tomorrow. So I literally will leave here at like 10 o'clock and then land in Orlando, I think with the time change around like 7 o'clock. So I will get off the airplane, go to my hotel, shower up, and then immediately go to the first event I'm supposed to be part of for the thing. So it's going to be a wild day here. So thank y'all for showing up early, being here to hang out while we're going to play. I'm going to apologize if my voice is off and I'm a little bit phlegmy. I've been getting over some kind of weird sinus cold or something. So I know it probably sounded weird in my last couple of videos, and I apologize for that. Not a lot I can do about it. But just wanted to put all that out there. So Todd says, so glad to have the day off to watch you play. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like hanging out with me. I don't know if my play is all that great, but I try to at least be a good bit of company while you watch me play. Also, if you are members on the channel, it gets you access to other emotes and other things, so have fun with those. As always, you can super chat, whatever, if you want to be thankful. I appreciate it. But for now, what do I want to play? I think. You know what? Let's roll in with Phyrexians, because this has one of the ones that has the most new cards, I believe. So let's start with that and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Didn't have time to do a whole lot of decks this go round, unfortunately. Just been busy, but I should still have plenty to do content for today here and on Twitch, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But yeah, 23, you already here. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. We're just getting started. There have been a couple of small snafus today. Nothing that keeps the things from working, but there were some UI things they were still working on and wildcard stuff so people could build what they need to. So you may see people a little bit slow as they're loading up today, but otherwise, hopefully things will be mostly problem-free. All right. I need to make sure I'm even recording things. All right, here we go. We're going to keep this one. And I should have just played the Sanctuary. I don't know why I didn't. Oh boy. I could go with just Grelv's Hive. I just realized I don't have to sacrifice this as a sorcery like so many other cards in the set. That's interesting. Oh, I can't cast that, actually, because I didn't play this. All right. Well, that's a mistake. Hey, Lance, how's it going? I think we're going to lose this first one just for me starting out playing terribly, but, par for the course. If we lose this one, I'm not blaming it on the deck. This one's just my stupidity. Rot Priest with a... Okay. That's not what I expected to see at all. Yeah. How do you want to go about this? I guess we go with this and just have a bigger body in the way. I mean, that seems fine. And then we have Shieldred or Elishnorn, I guess. Contaminator, you got it, boss. I mean, we kind of stonewalled their attack, so that's some good news. Ah, this is pretty nice. I wish I would have drawn that earlier. Let's go with this. And we'll see what's up. I mean, if they attack, I might consider not blocking here. Oh, they're playing Random Realmbreaker. Sweet. I was wondering if somebody was going to play that. Mill 3, and you put a permanent from into your hand. A land? Okay, well, that didn't look great for them. Alright, so I could sack this, but there's not that much need to do that here. Let's go ahead and play this. Followed by this. And I could attack here now, but I'm just going to pass because I don't really want to block with my 3/3s here. My butchers are actually pretty neat. But now we get to start making Skrelv's Hive tokens, and then we can sacrifice stuff to Elesh Norn, and then it's going to be awesome. You can have that. Congratulations. I like Thrun. I'm happy for them to have that, honestly. Okay. Let's go with Elesh Norn. I mean, not Elesh Norn, Shieldred. We already have an Elesh Norn. Alright. No attacks in the turn. And then next turn, we can sack 2 of the Skrelv's Hive tokens and use Elesh Norn if we want to. Which gets us a pile of bodies, which is great. Yep, does this have an ultimate? You get an emblem. You can play lands and cast permanents from your grave. Oh, yeah, sure. Alright. Alright. I mean, we can still block stuff here, so we're not that worried about it. Yep. Sounds good. My Praetors are still stone walls at this point. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's a Vorinclex. Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay, then. This guy doesn't have haste. He does have reach, or trample. Let's go ahead and use this, because these can't block anyway. I have to sacrifice 3 other things. That's not as cool. Let's go with this. And then I'll just play this, because I can sack this dude. Even though there's some value with the Shieldred out. It's alright, though. We can just sack 3 tokens next turn. Alright. We're not really in a hurry here. We kind of have the opponent in a situation where even if they play that, I'm willing to trade a couple of things and be okay here. Yeah, that's fine. You got it. Especially considering the bulk of their creatures don't trample or anything. What's the backside of this? I feel like it's scary. Mill 10, put 2 creature cards in your hand, distribute 7 +1/+1s. This creature fights. Okay, cool. Alright, you got it.
Buy us more time.
I mean, if you want to come get it, feel free. They were not interested in that exchange. Probably smart. Alright. We have to do this as a sorcery, so let's go ahead and do that. Scrapping. Wait. Oh, yeah, I only have 4 lands. Duh. For some reason in my head, I thought I had an extra land. I really don't. Alright, so we have a pile of dudes we can fight with now. Now, they will be able to flip Vorinclex next turn and set up a bunch of fight spells of their own, which is kind of gross. But we can't really do anything about it, so yeah. Kind of just is what it is, unfortunately. Alright. Vorinclex is going to get to do his thing, and it's probably going to be real good. Oh, and they had a Polokranos. Alright. This could be the beginning of the end for us. I played this a bit too conservatively, and I'm probably going to pay for it now. But we do get a bunch of stuff that gets double strike here, so, I mean, maybe. Maybe it matters. Okay. You've got a 4/5, a bunch of 5/4s. You have a 6/6. They are at 14, so we could force the issue here if we really wanted to. So let's attack with... I mean, we have to be careful because we could lose enough stuff and this could get kind of ugly. Alright, attack with this because this still has Death Touch if we want it to. Actually, yeah, we might as well, because this is going to get... Well, see, if we save this, though, and they try to fight it, we could kill something. But I need to attack with enough that it's at least threatening lethal here. Or else it's all kind of pointless. So that's 15, that's 21, that's 40 some. So you do any combination of two of these, they have to block now, effectively. I think that, I mean, do I just attack with everything? Now that I'm looking at it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that ends up in a worse exchange for them. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's just see what the hell happens. Let's do some Steiner math. By the way, if y'all don't know what Steiner math is, go Google that. It is one of the most hilarious wrestling promos you will ever see. All right, we win that one. Whew. I was like, wait a minute. I was just sitting a couple of things. I'm like, what if I just said everything? The opponent was going to lose like the bulk of their board because we have a bunch of 4 and 5 power things. Like, of course we attack. So that worked out. Because I just realized they have double strike. So even anything that survived the first chunk would have just ended up killing everything else after the fact. They would have like 3 or 4 dudes, 3 creatures left, maybe. But then I also can just play more things out of my hand. And then Elesh Norns are going to blow everything up after that. So not too bad. Not too bad. That was just one of those dumb things where like you get locked into, I don't want to die to my opponent's stuff. And then you realize, wait, I can just attack and win. But yeah, let's get caught up on chat here while they're loading. So I've been excited to see these new cards. Thanks for the first stream. You're welcome. Hope they're just fun and mixes things up. Looking forward to it. Do you think battles are only for limited? No, I think I have a couple of decks that actually have battles in them. All right. We will keep this. This actually looks pretty solid to start with. Alrighty, opponent. I see you. This is kind of interesting. No, I think we still play this on 2. I think that's still the plan here. Yep, you get in. No blocks. We'll just put this on Phyrexian. And we'll go with this. No attacks. I mean, we might just get straight up slow beatdown here. Would not surprise me. They could double fight our creatures right now, too. Well, they wouldn't necessarily want to do that because they'd lose one of them. But, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it to them. Our hand's pretty slow. Oh, I see that Sal the Bard knows about Steiner math. It's seriously one of the most ridiculous things ever. I love it. Tribute to the World Tree. Sweet. Whenever you play... Oh, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you draw a card or put a +1/+1 on it, depending on how big it is. Okay. Now I have the choice of either growing the Sleeper, and it would ultimately be a 4/4, or I could just play this. And this is going to be a 4/4 anyway, and I get a chance to gain life. So yeah, let's go for it. And we'll pass. All right, what's the next big thing I got to deal with? Green has piles of huge, humongous creatures. What are we up to? All right, that's going to come down, be a big-sized body. That's a lot of value. Fortunately, we have them stonewalled for the moment. Okay. Now this is where we got to start doing some planning. We could just do this. I'm trying to think about what our next couple of turns look like, though. Like, if we play Elesh Norn here... I mean, I guess we just play Elesh Norn, whatever. Because if we get another land, we can play some combination of 2 spells next turn. No point in attacking. I mean, we would just trade for a adaptive, most likely, and I don't like that exchange. Let's see what we got, though. Oh, they did have a tandem takedown. Gross. All right. That was unfortunate. All right. Well, now we have a choice. Do we just want to kill Pulokratos? The answer is probably yes. Because the rest of the opponent's board isn't that good, all things considered. So, yeah, let's do that. I mean, they may not have thought I'd block or whatever, but I'm into it. Our hand's a bit stronger than theirs at this point in time. Let's go with this. This is still a 4/4. No attacks. Come on, I need an untapped land. Real bad. Real bad. I feel like though we're even, it's starting to slip away a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely not a card we wanted to see. Yep, this is going to hurt a lot. We just take 5, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'll pretend to trade, even though I'm pretty sure they have a protection spell. Oh, they didn't. Oh, sweet. Okay, they didn't go nearly as badly as I thought that was going to go. All right. That could have been worse. Okay, this is going to become a 4/2. Let's go ahead and... I guess we just call... Oh, okay. Jeez. Things. All right. I'm just trying to protect my life total at this point. This is not great. Yeah, it wasn't much we could do. I mean, like, it is what it is. All right. You got it, fam. All right. I think I'm just going to give this one to the opponent. They got it. Like, we're not coming back from that. They earned it. We were so badly stuck there. Couldn't do anything. Though, actually, I need to hop in here because I just realized I don't think I have... I was so worried about creatures, I just realized I have almost no removal. No, that's not true. We have Go for the Throats and stuff in here. We're just not drawing them. Ah, terrible. Actually, I want to get rid of this, though, and play another removal spell of some kind. Let's try... what do I want to put there? Let's like a Fateful Absence for that extra spot. I mean, at this rate, I might even just go to 61 cards, because what do we have in here? We've got 8, 9, and another 8 is 17, 18, 21, 22, and 3, 24. We have had just a touch of trouble drawing land, but you know what? Risk it for the biscuit. Whatever, that's where we're at. Here's the thing. Y'all are saying too bad. I don't care if I lose. Like, here's the real thing. Like, I mean this genuinely. When you're watching content creators, or honestly, any videos or whatever, unless it's a tournament, you shouldn't be focusing on wins and losses anyway, right? It should be about how somebody is winning or losing, right? Because I could make a bunch of misplays and lose, but it's like, oh, well, if you did not made those misplays, you might have just won the game, right? So even looking at the results that way doesn't do you a lot of good to just say wins and losses, right? Because there could be a lot of reasons either of those things happen. Same thing that I've gotten wins where I'm just like, I think my opponent just played badly, or my opponent got unlucky, or whatever. But people still look at the end and they just go like, oh, well, the deck was only 3-3. I'm like, yeah, but what's the context to that 3-3? I tell people all the time, like, I've seen other videos where people have done stuff, said the decks were terrible, and then I'm like, I don't know, make a couple of changes based on what I saw, and then, like, it's really good. And then I go and make a video about it, right? So it can go either way. I just think too many people just go, oh, you went 5-0. The same way that, like, I could play a good deck, but I want to show you the more interesting games where I lost. I've actually done that before, where the deck was good, but several of the wins were boring. So I left a loss or two in that you got to see that was at least an entertaining game. Because at the end of the day, you're still watching for entertainment, not just results. Like, the average person isn't going to ever grind a tournament. They're just not, right? So it's better to have more interesting content than it is to just have winning or losing content. I am going to keep this. That is cool that this guy comes in as a tumbleweed. Good old brushwag. Play playing knights. Awesome. Well, I guess I kind of want to do this, but I also kind of want to do this. So let's start here. Maybe I'll find a quality thing to play on turn 3. My guess is I probably won't. Oh, that's cool. That guy's randomly a knight. I forgot that. Alright, found a land at least, so that's helpful. I feel like I kind of need something to block with here, but I'm going to go with this. We're just going to play new cards. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, we're wrecked. His draw was definitely better than mine. I have a super slow hand here. Yeah, because they just play one of those. Make a couple bodies. That's where you need to be. I mean, I've got no blockers, Malone. Let's go. Yeah, put it to me. You get to wreck my world. All right. Like, I can just tell him, like, we have nothing. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Dun, 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 dun. All right, back in action. I just had to send a message to Malone real quick. All right, we will keep this. Enjoying the vibe here. Well, I hope you do, because this is kind of the vibe we have all the time. I kind of have one mode. This is just who I am. Oh, man. All right. Let's see if this is any good. We at least got a quality start here. Oh, Skrelv. Oh, you made it. Hey, that's a win. That is a most definite win. Skrelv almost never survives. We're not playing to protect anything here, so here we go. I would have left Skrelv up if I was going to play the Butcher here, but... Oh, it didn't matter. They had the burn spell anyway, so yeah. There you go. Didn't matter. I don't have anyone winning the NBA championship. Somebody will, and I won't know who it is. I'm the worst on predictions. I figure when I'm not betting, my predictions are pointless. Alright. They're playing Red Whites, Monastery Swiftspear, or Monastery Mentor, sorry. We do have a removal spell here, which is kind of nice. Put this on Phyrexian. And I think I am going to kill that, because it's going to get annoying pretty fast for us. Alright, get in there for 6. In the turn. Randomly get to do some poison, but I don't think we're going to win that way. Alright. They might still have a removal spell or something here coming after our butchers, so we do need to keep that in mind. Oh, this is kind of nice. Get to double these up. This is cool. Sure, you got it. You get a spare body, which is actually relevant here. Reckless Impulse. And then we'll go with this as well. And by the way, this matters because if we do connect for poison, we would get lifelink on our stuff, which is actually pretty important. We're definitely going to attack with at least the bloated processor. I'm just deciding if I'm going to split these attacks or what I want to do. And I think we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. Which I think is the plan. So let's try that. I mean, they can keep us from connecting completely on either of them. And they'll get to keep their stuff here. Not a lot we could do, but we go ahead, sacrifice this. All right. So, not the greatest thing. And we know they have at least one spell, so they're going to get another body here. And they have a Lorne's Escape, so they have 2 bodies. So that's going to be a problem. Hopefully we can find something good. That is not something good. Okay, well, it's at least a thing, I guess. Actually, that's bad to do. Kind of confusing because Arena wants to... Oh, wait, because you're not a Phyrexian yet. Never mind. Oh, Arena, what? What? Can I not? Oh, because he's not... Oh, I see. All right, well, that is what it is. I could only have used that anyway. All right, well, that was a mistake. I forgot I had it on Phyrexian. He becomes a Phyrexian. He is not a Phyrexian. No worries, Victor. I already spoke to Malone about it. We share a Discord. All right. Opponent's off to a good start here. This could be a butt whooping incoming because they have a pile of spells here. And we're not going to get through. This is all you, opponent. I'm just going to die to my own Skrell's Hive over here. I mean, seriously, they can do whatever they want to do right now. I mean, I guess my bloated processor is keeping them back a little bit, but even that only goes so far. I mean, I guess if it dies, they get to incubate a lot of things. So there's that. Yeah. Not doing much else. I was just about to say, need to find one of my Praetors. All right. Well, then we just pass and hope for the best. I don't know how this ends up, but we'll see. And I assume they're just going to draw a card here. Yep. Find some more stuff to make more bodies. I mean, the sad part is I have a bunch of creatures, but they can't do anything right now. All right. Those are all bigger. I mean, I'm probably going to be on chump blocking duty. Oh, no. And they drew that. All right. GG's. Just kill my thing and come attack me, opponent. Please. Put me out of my misery. Sure, you got it. Oh my gosh, just attack me. I have no blockers. I'm way dead already. Like, I mean, I'm all for sitting through and letting you get an attack step in, but let's go. All right, cool. No blocks. Like, geez. like, come on. We're both trying to get more games in today. I mean, I was tapped out. I was way dead. And actually, it's only a problem because when you're stacking like 52 triggers, you're waiting for stuff to resolve. Yeah, the Monastery Mentor is really good. Sir Kittens Jr. I have no idea who most of these people are. This is not a great hand, but not a bad hand. All right, we'll keep it, I suppose. See if we can work our way out of trouble. Oh, that's creepy. Look at these little things, like these little, like, vats or whatever that open on the side. Check that out. That's cool. Boy. What even is... Oh, it's a knight. Dang it. Oh, this is going to be real bad for us, y'all. And what's funny is, I think this is the exact type of deck you can't really play in early access, because more people are going to play more hyper-aggressive things. And this is just going to be bad against all those, because you don't have blockers. This is fair. I guess we can keep this for a removal spell, because it's not really in our benefit to play this Grel's Hive here, I don't think. Alright, we definitely want to kill that. That's a given. Or at least try to. Okay, it works at least. So we minimize the damage. Yeah, we'll go with this, because at least it's bigger. And we can just trade if we have to. Hell, I might even sack Skrelv and still get the incubate tokens or whatever. It would still be worth it, I think. Rim Careless with haste, actually. Relevant. And another Wolf Rider. Wow. Alright, well, I'm assuming we're taking 2 in the air. Oh, and... Oh, what? Oh, because they have Menace. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that sucks. Good hit, opponent. Good hit. Yeah, I guess the best we could do... Well... Yeah, I think we've got to do this first. Give ourselves at least a chance to block some things. Because this still is going to hurt. We're going to be down at, like, what, 5 life or something at the end of this turn, potentially? This is not going to be a good time. I mean, we're going to have to block. So, like, I mean, like, this isn't a, like, optional situation. Like, if we are able to, we have to. Yep, sadly, those get to pump. But, or actually, they just make a wolf. But, yeah, we're blocking anyway. Alright. We'll see how bad it is. Ugh. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, they're making Elish Norn take the damage first. Okay. Ooh, do they have the new 4 damage burn spell? I mean, that's a lot of Elish Norn triggers. I don't know that we'll have enough to retaliate. Oh, so they're not going to kill Elish Norn. Oh, okay. I guess they thought they had a play and they changed their mind. All right, cool. Then let's go with this. See what that last card is, because I'm assuming it's some type of removal or burn spell. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. We'll play this. And then we'll send this and this. Well, we don't even need to do that. Let's just send this here. And send these here. In hindsight. Opponent says GG, but yeah. I was thinking I don't have enough to hit the opponent. I only have 10. I need 11. Oh, actually, no. I could sack my dude. The dude I just made. Never mind. Like, I was just like, how do I only have that much damage? Oh, but it, it shrinks my other guys. Wrong one. Oh, well. Regardless, opponent's still alright here. Alright. You have a chance to kill me. Nope. That's cute. Alright. Bring this back. We have to sacrifice another creature. Let's just do this. Give this protection. I guess either one getting protection doesn't matter. From red. Yeah. Sack this. Just because we can. See cool cards, do cool things. Alright, well, I bumbled through that one and somehow still got there. Playing way too fast and not thinking. Alright, we'll play a couple more with this one, and we'll see how it goes. Welcome those of you, the 100 people that are here watching the stream. Good to see you this morning. We're going to be on for probably another hour to an hour and a half here on YouTube, and then we'll hop over to Twitch and be over there for a bit. Dr. Ruckus, also somebody else that's in my Discord. Just know my cards, please, not going to happen today. Just letting you know. If you're worried about me playing perfectly, that's already going to be a problem. If you're worried about me knowing all the cards, going to be worse of a problem. Like, sad, if that's a thing, you're probably going to have to find somebody else to watch today. I'm just being upfront and honest about it. Like, not even going to hold you. I have that guy in one of my other decks. Yep, no blocks. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know if it's... Let's see if we can just slow their thing down. Oh, well. That's not great. Unfortunately, I can't really attack here either, though. I have quite a shortage of the mana, as they say. The Wayfinder's still going to pump the adaptive, though, so it's still 5 damage here, at a minimum. Yep. Oh, they didn't play it. That's worse. That means there's something bigger coming. Oh, no. How bad is it? Okay. That could have been worse. That definitely could have been worse. Okay, what are we looking at here? They play a thing. Best we do is make a 2/2. We could give something Death Touch, and we'd still be at like 7 after they play their next creature. Not great. Not terrible. Or we could play Skrelv. We take damage. Kill a thing. It's not significantly better. Man, what can we do here? This hand was not good. Oh my goodness. I guess we just pass. Because either the combination of killing something or pumping my sleeper is going to be better than anything else we could do. Alright, there's the Kodama. Ugh. Alright. So what do we let this result in? I mean, this could have been worse had they attacked with everything. So we could just kill the adaptive, go to 9. The problem is our next turn doesn't look much better. I mean, they'll still get to search for a land and all that, but this at least does something. Okay, that's better than nothing. I mean, I'll take it. It's a little bit of life gain here while we're stuck with these pain lands. So, I mean, and maybe he just draws land. Doesn't look like it, but it was possible. Okay, there's a land. Oh no, that's bad for us. That is real bad for us. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Yeah, because that gets to give something trample, too. Oof. Oof. Yep. That's just going to hurt. Not much we can do about that one. Yeah, I'm just going to let them through. Like, we got stuck on land the whole game and couldn't even cast more than one spell a turn. So yeah, we're dead. Like, not even gonna try to even get out of that one. That didn't even have a chance. Let me check something. I need to make sure I'm not going to run out of space on a drive over here real quick. I just realized I didn't check that. It's getting close, but I think we can survive that. But, you know, as soon as I say that, it'll be like, oh, where'd all my stuff go? All right. Easy enough to clear a little space, though. I still have, like, a bigger external drive that I've not actually even plugged in yet. I need to do that at some point. All right, back at it. No, I totally get, Jonathan, that people want to see, like, perfect cards played or whatever, but it's like, it's just not going to happen. Like, for me, for sure, because I'm telling you, I hadn't even had time to even think about, like, I literally threw these decks together last night. I played zero, like, I'm playing a deck with mostly new cards, right? Like, stuff I hadn't even seen before. So it's just not going to be a thing. The other is that a lot of people who are playing also don't play a lot of standard on the opposition side, right? So it's just one of those things. We're going to keep this, though. What is it people play mono red with the new Phoenix? I'm not sure. Like, I don't understand that. Like, are you asking a question? Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm confused. There's words, but I can't tell if what the context of the statement is trying to be. All right, just pass. Under says, just want to say, I enjoy your content a lot. Thank you for everything you do, your take. Oh, well, thank you so much. All right, you get to blast me. I go to 17, taking 3. Oh, just more harvesters. Wow, okay, cool. I guess we'll kill one. I was saving it to see if something better showed up, but it didn't, as it turned out. All right, that's a choice. Yeah, we'll just pass here. All right, go to 14. And they have just an Epicure, making a lot of blood tokens here. I wonder if this is some kind of like low-key vampire deck or some such. Wow. Okay, they're going to get to see 1 billion cards. Now I just died of Shieldred because I wasted this. But yeah, cost of doing business, I guess. Well, that's interesting. I guess we play both of these. I mean, I kind of like this because then we at least, I don't know. All right, let's go for it. It likely doesn't survive, but such is life. All right, let's see what happens. Research decks. Gonna go find a card. Choices were an anvil and a mountain. Okay. I'm probably not going to play mono red in early access. There's not a lot to gain from it, unfortunately. And it's not going to make for entertaining games for my opponents. Like, everybody's testing out cards. Playing the hyper aggro, like, red deck while people are testing things is just kind of pointless for both sides. Alright, that hopefully is a little bit better. Yeah, we just go for both of these. Oh gosh, what is this thing? Alright, I guess that. Like, my goodness. Okay. We're not attacking with that, obviously, so... The problem is we are pretty low here. That is going to be a real problem. Yep. You got a pile of duders, which eventually will punch through because I am only at 10 and losing a life a turn here. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna get this thing into play. They're gonna do the full. Yep. Good job. I ain't even mad at that. Like, way to go. I will now slowly die to the... not even slowly. I will quickly die to the anvil. Because this is any time we would lose life? Oh, deal damage, actually. So it won't work with the anvil. Oh, no, it does deal a damage. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think we're just dead next turn, right? Is how this works? Dang, we're a mana short of being able to full size a Phyrexian Gorger. That would be awesome. Well, things being what they are, we kind of have to do this just to potentially not die. I think we're still dead, but when this flips, we get to give everything +1/+1. We get indestructible and hexproof if we sacrifice. Yeah, might as well attack. I was thinking like if I attack them, there's some way potentially we get lifelink, but we don't have time for that. We're gonna die well before that. Yep. I mean, there's no way we survive here. Because each of these is getting triple damage? Yeah. We're totally dead. Oh, yeah, we're dead anyway. They don't even have to attack. Alright, you got it, opponent. Sure. Thank you for that subscription there. Yeah. We say we're going to get a couple more in with this, and then we'll switch up. Wafting draft as well, and battles seem to be fairly easy to transform. Yeah, they're not terribly difficult. We'll keep this one. Red Dominus is kind of neat. I've only played it in one deck, but it feels harder to potentially transform sometimes, or give it the token, because of the fact that... Oh, and we'll just pass here. That you have to discard, whereas the others kind of feel like they rely on things in play and whatever. Like, I think that's one of the things that makes Mondrak so good, is that you almost always have other things to toss to it. All right. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's attack with this. I doubt they're going to block, but, you know, maybe. Yeah, I was going to say, great if they do. I was about just to be stunned. All right, in the turn. So this will keep their stuff coming into play block or tapped at least. So that should help. Okay. Unfortunately, that is a Phyrexian. So, of the things they could have had, they legitimately had one of the right ones. However, I think we still attack here. And just put the pressure on the opponent for them to do something. Alright. Let's get this into play. In the turn. Now, the only good news is if they have something ridiculous here, it will at least be tapped for a turn. Now, here he's Warcrafting. I do like that card a lot. Alright. We will pay the life. Protect this in case. I'm going to assume green because they're, I don't know, random fight spell or something. And they get to go search for 4, I think, because, yeah, all right. That's not the worst. And they left mana up here. And we didn't find a land. Ugh. This pains me so badly. All right. They're all going to attack. Whatevs. Let's go. Oh, opponent's just letting it all through. Uh-oh. That doesn't make you feel warm, good and warm and fuzzy. All right. Here we go. Opponent has a ton of mana here. Oh, all will be one. Okay. That's wasn't as bad as that could have been. I was thinking like big monstrous creature or something here. Okay, now we have 2 removal spells at least. So that's kind. Yeah, I guess we're just attacking, right? I mean, stuck on 3, but I mean, just doing what we can. Okay, yeah, they didn't have anything, I guess. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so the battles, you play it, it goes on your opponent's side of the battlefield, but you control it. They are just defending it. So when you attack, they can throw blockers in the way or whatever. And then once you destroy it or complete the battle or invasion or whatever they call it, then you get the card and the effects of the card. We're gonna keep this, and I'm gonna be a little bit scared. All right, let's see what's going on. Maybe. Opponent's name is Brazoborobot or Brazorobot. I don't know who that is or where they're from, but welcome to the game just the same. All right. Let's play this. Normally I would sit on the Takenuma, but my logic here is I'm going to try to minimize the damage I'm taking over a couple of turns. And then see where this leads us. Attack? Alright, sadly that's all I can do. wasn't the most impressive thing. This hand was definitely slow, and picking up the Shieldred, we now need to find lands pretty badly. Oh, Harvester. Are you going to try to just make our life bad? I have a feeling you are. But there's not... I was going to say, there's not a lot we can do about it. Alright, I'm going to just attack here. See if they block. Because they might. And then I think I might just go ahead and play this bloated processor. Alright, they're willing to trade. I think we're okay with that. Because at least if this dies, we get something. And if we were to find a land, we could incubate, play a dude. That would have been great. I guess we keep attacking. Because why not? We're going to do some 1-for-1 trades. Because I have more. Alright, they did not want to trade there. I guess I'm going to go with this. At least in the idea that if they want to kill something, they'll lose 3 life. Maybe we get a land and we can play the other processor and a butcher. Or maybe we just play Shieldred next turn. We'll see. Maybe. Alright. They got their 4 mana. Looks like we're going to have a dead Flesh Gorger no matter how this goes. Or not. I was like, because if they're passing, I'm okay. That was nice. Alright, I'm not going to run the Butcher out there because it likely just dies. And we're willing to make some trade exchanges here if the opponent's up for it. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I feel like they have some type of removal here, so I'm going to take my time. And we're going to sit on Shieldred. They could also have, like, Make Disappear or something here, too. In the turn. Do we lose any lands in this rotation? No, you don't lose any lands until... I mean, well, there's no major rotation until October. So you have a while. All right, Flesh Gorger finally dead. Ooh, well, we're going to turn this into a creature. Because I'd much rather sacrifice this little body. So I appreciate that it insulated us a little bit. Sadly, we kind of just get to do this now. All right. Has the opponent cast a new card yet? I don't think so. Okay. I mean, if you had a removal spell, Shieldred's got to die, right? Oh, they might just have another Invoke to spare. I don't even remember what this does. Hit Ixugu and carry. When it enters the battlefield, you draw 3, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. And then when it dies, you exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to the mana value. Yeah, but you got to draw cards. That's a death sentence. Yep, that'll do it. Shieldred still grows sometimes. I'm not making any opinions on any card. I will let y'all draw opinions from how you think decks feel or don't feel. That's for y'all to decide. Like, I'm not the opinion person on a lot of that stuff. Mostly because whatever opinion I have today will be very different in 5 days. Well, in like 10 days. And that's because, like, more people will be playing, more people have cards, will have tested things, everybody's learning more information about how stuff works today. So, like, I'm not in the... I know people like hot takes and like having direction and all that good stuff, but I don't enjoy giving people information, or at least heavily weighted opinions, without having more information for myself. And today is really all about just seeing cards in action and testing cards. Whatever is great today is going to be medium probably in like 2 weeks when everybody figures out counters to it or how certain things work or whatever. We're going to keep this. We've seen it time and time again, right? Where something's super ridiculous and everybody's already calling for bannings on like day 1, and then half those cards aren't, or that deck isn't even hardly seen in a week, right? It's pretty regular. It's par for the course. Now, I could have played this, but I opted to go for the throat here. Well, that ended up being a waste. that was not good. I should have done something else there. How many subscribers do you have to have? It's not about subscribers. It's about just being active. Because, like, I don't know. There's no plan. That's all I can say. It's not like you do a certain thing and get invited. You just be a positive member of the community, stay active, and get on people's radars. Yeah, everybody was upset with Rot Priest on day 1, and now the deck, while still good, isn't necessarily like dominating anything. What do we want to do? I guess we just attack. If they have a removal spell, we get to see that here. Unless it's go for the throat. What is this guy anyway? Exile from your graveyard. Okay. I mean, I guess you could incubate that and block. I mean, I have go for a throat for the other guy, but that could have been legit. All right, we'll play the Seed Core. I can play this. And we'll play another one of these. And then we'll see what happens. All right, so you're going to sack something. Whenever a Phyrexian you control dies, surveil 1. Fair. I know opponent's probably going like, is this dude going to play any new cards? I am. Next turn, opponent. I promise. I'm trying to get there. Oh, Sundering Gateway. What does this do? Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantments, and you incubate. Okay, that's cool. Respect. So if you're playing a straight-up incubator deck, there's some cool cards here. All right, what are we doing? Actually, these are artifact creatures when they incubate, so I can't even kill them with a Go for the Throat. That's a bit disappointing. But it is what it is. Oh, I actually have to play this first. All right, let's see what you got, opponent. Oh, big Glissa. Elishnorn. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, at least we can kill either of these, because neither one happens to be an artifact. So let's... Oh my gosh. Been in combat on your turn, you incubate twice. I guess we call this, because you have multiples. And I can kill the Elishnorn. So that's a thing. And there's no other threats in their hand, other than them being able to do that. So, sure. Let's just send the Flesh Gorger into the battle. And I'll just play this. Alright. So, we win the invasion. And since we're going to get counters on stuff, I'm going to go ahead and play this, since we sort of know the opponent's next turn. Alright. So I assume they incubate here, one of them. Get a 3/3. Maybe? Yeah, incubate is pretty interesting mechanically. Because a lot of cards give you value and then give you a creature as long as you're willing to invest the mana later. I mean, our biggest issue right now is really hoping the opponent doesn't top deck a sweeper of some kind. Then it's just going to get real bad. I mean, I say that. I guess we could sacrifice this to give our stuff indestructible. The bottom half of the ability here. Alright, there's a Glissa. You do get to incubate piles. Alrighty then. Let's off Miss Glissa. Let's attack with... How do we attack with... Well, we can't actually activate the sleeper. So maybe we just attack with our own bloated processor here? And that's it? I mean, I don't love that, but maybe it's the thing we do. What's the other part? Okay, yeah. And we know there's an Elishnorn that's going to come down with a 5 toughness, but we can attack with this potentially. Boy. Okay, sure. Just that. I mean, it's up to you. Like, whether you want to trade or not. I could sacrifice this, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, man. This is going to be tough to get through here at the end. It's going to be a rough go. I will tell you, I don't generally plan on any particular deck. I just make a lot of decks throughout the season. So there's a real high chance that something mechanically of the set shows up as a deck throughout the season. Like, that will probably be a thing somewhere along the way. Alright, what are we doing? I mean, I assume it's Elish Norn and something if they have a land, but if not, we'll see how this goes. Either way, I think I need to draw another removal card, or we're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Well, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking it's possible we could draw our dude that pumps all our Phyrexians would help. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. They did have more lands. And they're just going to incubate 2. Okay. Enters the battlefield, you can sacrifice an artifact creature. When you do, exile target artifact creature an opponent controls. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, good move. That's a good use of that card. Pretty impressive, opponents. Well done. All right. They lose 4. If they attack, we have to block. I guess we don't have to, but we kind of have to. They are not, though, so that's good. Ooh, just a land there, though. That is not good. That is very, very bad. Sure. Activate this knucklehead. Attack with everything? That feels gross, but I think it's right. Okay. Sure. I'm willing to pump trade. Alright. That didn't go as badly as it could have. Don't want to blow this up yet. I think getting the +1/+1s is just more important here. Especially with possibly this showing up next turn if they get a land. Oh, man. Ugh. This is tough. Alright. Can we find the card we need? Elish Norn, you are going to get to hold the fort for a turn for sure. That'll do it. Okay. Awesome. That is one of the many ways to get there. Alright. That was a weird pause. I thought there was something I was missing. I will pay and pay and pay. Just making sure I still have 4 mana open. Mostly just going through mechanics so everybody can see them. This was a weird back and forth game, the way this worked out. This is cool because if they find a kill spell for Shieldred, they can kill Shieldred during their upkeep and not die. Well, actually, they gain life anyway, so they're fine. They're fine. Alright, they're at 3. And we have a 4/4 on deck that we can attack with. They can play Glissa, but Glissa doesn't do anything here, I don't think. You can transform, incubate tokens, you can incubate twice. Yeah. Oh, they had the Exarch, though. Yeah, so those who hadn't seen the Exarch, enters the battlefield, you incubate 3 times, and then you can transform the incubate tokens by just tapping this, which is kind of a cool card. Actually, if they, well, because X, right? So they could do it 1, 2, 3. If they'd had another land, they'd be able to produce 2 blockers. Well, but then I have 3 attackers. Yeah, that's just a rough situation. Cool deck by the opponent, though. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. That was a cool looking deck. And I think had the opponent drawn differently, they still could have won that one. All right. I love how it's still giving us all the rewards and stuff, and like we're done with this account in like, I don't know, 12 hours or something. Hey, Davey J, how's it going? We get to go first with this one, and it is not great. Oof. You know what? Let's risk it. We're going to have to top deck and untap land. I think that's the only way this hand turns decent. Well, actually, no. It doesn't really matter here. This is fine, actually. I think my brain processed Skrelv's Hive as being just Skrelv. But since it's Skrelv's Hive, it doesn't really matter. We're okay here. Uh-oh. Now, this is going to be a mono-white aggro-y thing. Alright, we'll go with this for now. Alright. Thalia. Okay, good thing I got that down, because I debated if I was going to play it initially. And I think we'll just go with this. Because at least when we get to block, we get something for it. And we can block an initiate unless they have a way to pump it. Oh, well that's annoying. Yeah. Cool option, though. Well done. Okay. What am I looking at doing here? I mean, we could just play Elish Norn straight up. Taking 3, 4, 5, 6 in the air. 7, because that'll get pumped once. Bro. This is not good. If I kill... Nope, that doesn't do anything. Like, I'm almost doing... Just do this and, like, force damage through. Maybe try to get to a lifelink situation. I'm going to go ahead and do this here. And just gamble on the next turn. We're just going to take a big hit here. We're taking a minimum 7. Could be more. Of course, it's a Brutal Cathar. Fair enough. Alright. We take our piles. But we knew that was going to be a thing. Ooh, gross. Alright, so if we kill the Cathar, we get to attack for 3. Oh, man. Now I'm kind of regretting not getting the damage in last turn, because I'd have been able to set up for lifelink here. Just taking 4 in the air isn't terrible, though. So maybe we do that. I also have to remember, we're going to lose a life to this Skrelv's Hive, too, along the way. Yeah, might as well attack, because we're not blocking. So, there you go. Yep. Man, really needed to be able to do 2 spells here. Thalia was just the right card against us. Though that was a huge turn 3 play, though. That was really big for them. It did a lot of heavy lifting. And a Peacekeeper. Wow. That's really tough. They might just call go for the throat, honestly. Yeah, I don't blame them. Alright, we found the land for the go for the throat, but now what? Because we almost have to kill one of the flyers. Yeah, I don't think we have a good out here, team. Think we're mostly just dead. And that's just to keep the Cathar from flipping. Yeah, we can't win anyway, because we don't have blockers. Alright, GG, opponent. You got it. Man, that was good for them. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, I could have sacked the mites, but I wasn't all that excited about it either way. Like, I could have got more damage in, but that wasn't going to be the difference in me winning or losing that game. That game was definitely over already. Opponent had a much better aggressive start than I had. And that's okay. I can live with that. All right. We have a Skrelv's Hive. Sensor, which is really good with the Invasion of Gobakhan. Yeah, we'll keep this. We have this guy on one. I mean, this is something. I don't know how much of something, but something. Let's play this, put it on Phyrexian, and... Oh, crap. I can't do that. Alright, well, we'll pump anyway. Couldn't do what I was thinking I wanted to do, because this is the only thing that makes white mana at this point. Alright, well, seeing as how the opponent didn't do anything, I guess we're just going to attack here. No, nothing. Huh. Alright. Try this. Oh, that worked too. Weird. Okay. Was not anticipating that. The beauty of her coming into play tapped. Okie dokie. So now we could play this and Skrelv. Alright. It's weird that the card inverts back and forth and just does like the whole silly thing. Cut short. Destroy target. Planeswalker. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to call this then for sure. Play this. We will attack, sending this here. Could pump the sleeper, but I think I'm just going to play Skrelv. Wait, what? Oh, I have to manually select it? It doesn't just go on the stack? Oh, bruh. Are you kidding? Alright, well, now we know. That was awful. That was awful. Wow, that sucks so much. Sure. You got it. That was terrible. That's terrible that that's even a thing. But, is what it is. Now I know. We'll make that mistake again. This is why it's good for y'all to get to watch early access. So we make all the mistakes so you don't have to. Alright, attack with this. Shieldred made them lose a non-token creature. Oh, it's because it's a non-Phyrexian spell. Womp womp. That's a bigger problem. Alright, well, Shieldred. Time for you to go to work, fam. You have Menace. Sure. Let's do it. What's the flip requirement? Transform, returned, then return it to the battlefield. Or activate only sorcery if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Well, they definitely don't. They have 2. I'm going to go ham and just play both of these. Is that crazy? It probably is crazy. Let's just pump this. Let's not get too wild here. There's really no need. Alright, opponent's at 5. We play one of these. In the turn. Swordsman has first strike as long as another knight entered the battlefield. Okay, that's cool. Yep, pile of knights here. Alright, we take a beating. I gotta find a way to get one more point onto the opponents. Can we pump our things one time? Nope, we can't. That sucks. Now we're dead. Because we could make Shieldred attack, but that's the most we could do. I can get in for 4, but not 5. And I think that's going to be the death of us. I mean, I guess there's the other option that we could, like, bluff attack with just Shieldred, see if they block. But even then, they could block with, like, a 3-1 and a 1-1, or the 3-1 and the 3-3. And we know they have another Adeline in hand. What do we do? What do we do? I mean, I guess we give them the opportunity to mess up here? Because we really don't have another play. Well, that's not true. All right, I'm going to declare this as an attacker, but I'm going to draw a card first. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. We at least have a chance to block and gain some life, so that's a thing. Okay. All right, so they did do what we thought, so that takes some of the pressure off. We can play this. All right, end the turn. So now if we can survive the attack, we can attack with the sleeper pumped up one. All right, I think we're okay now. Because we're at 5. I don't think we die now. Wow, that was tight. The Flesh Gorger's life gain is huge here. Because we can block Adeline. Block a 1-1. Gain 3, go to 8. Take 4, be at 4, -1, go to 3. And then I think we got it. Oh, these things highlighted for a second. I thought they had haste. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? All right, so one of these has... I guess we could block this, actually, though it has first strike. Doesn't really matter. We're a 4-4. And then block here. And then we take 3. Gain 4. All right, cool. Think the math works. All right, so we go to 5. Then we lose 1. Then, well, you're late to the party. Then we could draw a card to go to 3. That's handy. And then we'll just pay the white mana. Target here, give that protection from white. And attack for exactly 5. Whew. That was close. That was real close. That was scary close. Okay, that's enough of that. We're done with this. That was fun. I think this deck could work with a little bit of cleaning up. Probably a couple extra removal cards. But it did what we expected it to do, right? We played the... I will tell you, though. I will tell you. I might go to extra copies of this card. This card was actually pretty solid. And what I like about it, which ends up being a weird, like, catch-22, is that if you are playing battles, you can make it harder for the opponent to defend against the battle. You know, which I think is kind of neat. So we'll see if that becomes anything or not, but it's a cool idea. It's something to think about. Let me hop in here and goof around with this green list, because I wanted to play... I think this is one, like, you just don't worry about playing Nissa, ultimately. I think that's not what this list is going to be trying to do. Probably cut 1 silver back. And then we just play the... let's see. Counter, draw, enchantment. This thing. I don't even know how many of these you'd want to play, though, is the weird thing. Is 3 too many? It might be. I don't know. What other cool card do y'all want to see in the green deck, y'all? Probably needs to cost less than... Well, 3 or less. I think the higher cost spots are already accounted for. What would y'all like to see? I'll let y'all decide. Is there a cool card you want to see in the green deck that you haven't seen yet today somewhere? This is your opportunity to get something in. Because I don't know. I'll let y'all figure it out. I mean, we could try just do more battles, I guess. I don't know. Only battle I have in here is one like Invasion of Ikoria, just because I want to check it out. Any new cards with the crappy toxic deal? I do not understand that sentence. Any new cards with the crappy? Are you just asking if there are any new toxic cards? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think it was. I think all toxic was relegated to the last set. If there is, it's nothing that stands out. We could put a Vorinclex in there. All right, we can play one Vorinclex. I mean, we could play two Vorinclex, honestly. Maybe we just make that the last card. I mean, it makes the curve of the deck really weird, but I'm not so excited about Ozolith. I mean, does it really do anything? If you put counters on something, I mean, I guess if we're in a situation, I mean, I guess we could play one. I guess. I mean, I know what it is. I'm just like, does it do much? I mean, we'll put one in just to see. Realm and like Ren and Realmbreaker. Now y'all are just throwing names. Like, okay, time out. We're playing an aggressive creature deck. Does Ren and Realmbreaker do anything for an aggressive creature deck? like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, this is obviously just a green beatdown deck. So, like, you kind of have to decide, are we doing certain things or not to make other cards worth it, you know? I think we're going to scrap this. I'm going to try to clean this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get rid of that. And let's go with Beast Caller. I feel like I need to be playing a full set. Is it? Well, it helps if I spell it right. Beast Caller might be the best caller, though. Is that not it? Okay, hold on. Wow, I did it again. God, fingers, come on. It's one of those mornings. Jeez. There we go. I was like, oh, maybe I have to craft some? Is that why? Oh, okay, weird. I think I'm used to my regular collection where they definitely exist. Okay, that's what happened there. Okay, I was like, I know I have the card name right. That was awkward. I mean, I guess this list can cut Storm the Festival since we have the Tribute to the World Trees or whatever. I could live with this. This is fine, I suppose. All right, Pulachranos is already in here. So the new cards, we have our Wayfinder, we have one Ozolith, there are two Pulachranos, two Tandem Takedowns, two Tribute to the World Tree, and one Vorinclex. So this has lots of new cards in it. So, like, nothing. Oh, wait, what? Invalid deck. Oh, yeah, I have to craft those first. Duh. There we go. Question. Here's a question that comes up a lot. Do y'all care about card styles or not? Because I'm like the worst on my regular videos about putting up like card styles and card backs or whatever. I usually, when I'm like live on stream and I'm playing a deck, I'll let people pick what, if we build a deck live, I'll let people pick what goes on the card back and stuff. But I'm pretty bad about doing that. I don't know if that makes a difference to y'all or not. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, crap. I didn't switch decks out. I hate when that happens. Okay, well, I'll play this out anyway, I guess. I don't want to make it bad for my opponent here. All right. We'll just play this. Do. And they have Thalia. Okay, well, that might end up being a problem for us down the road. But for now, it's not terrible. I say that, and I'm probably going to, like, give it extra counters here, and I immediately can't deal with it. Old Rutstein. Ooh, now I'm really curious what they're doing. Something that has to do with creatures, and you're playing Old Rutstein alongside Thalia. This Sounds spicy. Alright, no attacks. I guess I could have attacked and just threatened with the sleeper first. They probably wouldn't have blocked. But even if they did, we wouldn't have cared that much. But we'll do it next time, and we'll just threaten it and see how they feel. Again, Mario, don't base any decisions on anything you're going to do on what you see on early access. Period. Everybody's testing and playing a bunch of things. Half the cards are not going to be used to their optimal potential. Don't overestimate what you're looking at. That'll probably just lead you down a bad road. I couldn't even tell you what the best tokens list is going to be to even play on ladder, because it's going to be completely different in 4 days or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this, since we're kind of in a weird stalemate situation. Like, why not? Alright. Now, I see what they're doing. You get to make these extra tokens with Old Rutstein, and you could sacrifice those to Elish Norn, which is kind of cool. I mean, her backside ability is destroy everything that's not a Phyrexian, right? But yeah, we have a bunch of Phyrexians, so we're not worried about that. Malera, sure. Which is cute, because now you could... Well, that'd just be silly. Just sack Malera. That doesn't do anything. I had an idea, but it was redundant and dumb. Alright. So, now we could attack with Elish... Or with Shieldred. But... what would we even be trying to kill if we did that? Like, they block... 3, 4, 5. I mean, we take out their whole team with the Shieldred. Barring them having something to protect it, obviously. And then we'd just be looking silly. So, let's just go with this for now. And see if they want to give something up there. Okay. So this feels like their plan is really not to do anything with Elish Norn. So let's do this. Now this is going to get weird because we both have a pile of Elish Norn triggers. It's going to get a little bit ugly for a second before it settles down. All right, opponent loses 2. The thing is, though, we can still afford to lose life. They really can't. Oh, that's a problem, though. That sucks. Here's the thing, though, right? I might still flip my Elish Norn. Because at the end of the day, like, they have non-Phyrexians. We don't. So this isn't the worst thing for us. We end the turn. Because right now, I mean, we're advantaged to not do anything at this point. Skrelv could have sped the clock up a little bit. Well, not really. We have white and black creatures, so that doesn't matter too much. But now we get to start drawing cards. Sure. That gets through, I guess. I mean, you can pay life, draw a card, and then take 3 totals, so sure. I mean, like, doesn't hurt that bad. Like, and we're going to negate the life, mostly that we're losing to Glissa anyway, with Shieldred. Alright. Blowing up treasure. Uh-oh, what's about to happen? Oh, it's Adeline. Alright, that's fine. We can live with that. Turn that into a 2-2, or a 3-3. And yeah. Neat. And do we just attack with everything now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Or at least all the relevant things. No need letting him get in there, I guess. Because now they can't even pay for the Elishnorn triggers, right? Even if they block. Yeah, this is kind of silly. Piling in on a Shieldred, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't disagree with this. Feel free. like I'm down. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward blocking situation to get caught up in. Yeah, looking for a way to kill off stuff with blocking is not the easiest thing here. Sure. We will, like that, I guess. I don't know. We will draw a card while we have an opportunity. Neat. All right. Guess what? All right. Damage happens on a pile of things here. Sounds good. And then there's a billion triggers. Yep, and then all their stack. And I am not going to pay for them. Decline, 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 decline. There were so many there. Okay, that was silly. Oh, the opponent was dead regardless. Whether I attacked with a 2/2 or not. It's whatever. Like, once all the Elesh Norn triggers happen, and they were down to 1 mana, like, that's the grossest thing about Elesh Norn and creature fights. Like, you almost can't cast anything if you plan on blocking. It's, honestly, and this is what I was trying to tell people who were wanting to listen, this Elesh Norn is way better than the last one. And people were calling for the other Elesh Norn to be banned, and you shouldn't, we should take it off or we add it to the ban list for Commander and all this stuff because it's going to destroy Commander. And this is like, literally, I've seen it on a single table all last season of Commander games. Like, I built a deck with it in Arena and then was just like, this isn't even worth it of playing in the deck. Like, if you saw all those white decks that got played in the regional championship last weekend, none of them even played Elesh Norn. Like, it was just like, all right, so the deck that should be able to take advantage of all of it just ends up not. Like, okay. All right, so now I'll remember to put the green deck in. And we can try this out. But yeah, yeah, the new Elesh Norn is real good. Real good. Like, if green hadn't gotten at least one more quality creature or kill spell there or fight spell, I don't know if you even would have been able to attempt it in a lot of those situations, because you have to now attack with trample to make sure you connect to do enough damage to kill them, so you don't die with those triggers on the stack. Yeah, new Elesh Norn's pretty rough. I expect we're going to see that in a lot of decks. I was about to say, like, am I going to get an opponent? All right. Yeah, we'll keep it. I mean, we're not even close to Defiler at the point, but we'll see. But these two are a good little 1-2 punch. They're not bad. And if we're lucky and they get to live, we at least have a Tyvar stand. I mean, there's a lot of what if. Alexander says, well done with the coverage last weekend. You and Corey were super great together. Yeah, actually, Corey's easy to work with, but I think that's either the third or fourth time me and Corey had done stuff together. Oh, a Skrelv against a monocolor deck. And where were you last turn, little dude? Dang it. All right. We're going to have to hope to get some real damage through, because if if they are properly aggressive, and it looks like they're on probably a Phyrexian deck. Yep. This gonna hurt just a little bit. Just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. No attacks. Because I feel like if they had a removal spell there and we attack, we end up so far behind damage-wise that's way worse than us just blocking here. Because if they tap to just... Okay, ooh, there's a Glissa. Ugh. I mean, at least we have Tyvar Stand. And we were probably going to take the turn off next turn anyway. Oh, opponent's, like, really aggressive. You know what? I can respect that. Let's go with this. Because we'll get to put counters on it once we connect with the Contaminator. Alright. Am I doing anything else this turn? Probably not. So let's go ahead and just pay the 2. I was thinking I might Beseiju to kill Skrelv, but we're not going to do that. Alright. So now we broke serve effectively. Stole the advantage back. Got to grow our creatures. We have a Defiler on deck. And there's Elesh Norn like we were just talking about. So now we have to find a way to pump our creatures. Particularly the bloated Contaminators, so we can trample through or whatever. Or attack and leave mana open so that we can pay for the Elesh Norn triggers. So this is going to be a little tough sledding here. Unless we find our fight spell that we can target their 2 other things and then maybe punch through for lethal is a thing that could happen. Not likely, but a thing. Oh, please let us draw it now. Oh, come on. Actually, does that get us there? We block that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's not a... Oh, it's actually exactly 10. Yeah, 4, 4, and 2. Wow. Okay, cool. Tyvar Stan, you are a winner today. 5, 6, 7. I almost just want to do that just to kill that. To make it, what, an 8? And then trample for 2, 5. Yeah, it's still a thing. All right. Sounds good. Just for funsies. Just because I want to see that die. And yes, I could have killed the opponent putting that elsewhere. Like, I'm fully aware. I'm just goofing around at this point. Yeah, the opponent's going like, but you could have put this somewhere else. Like, I totally could have, opponent. You are absolutely correct. Like, I'm more just letting triggers happen and seeing cards go into effect. What you got, opponent? I mean, I'm not sure what they would play here anyway that we can't still attack through because of Skrelv. Skrelv can't block. Set goes live on Arena on Tuesday. I believe that's like the 18th or something, or 19th, something like that. Glissa, sure. All right. And I go to 2. And then we're just going to attack with piles of things. Because that's what we can do. Yep, you got it. Alright. That was fun. Feel a little bad, though. We didn't really resolve any new cards. We just kind of just did that with all old cards. Why am I not playing with Ragavan in Historic Brawl? One, I haven't played even a single game of Historic Brawl, actually. That's not true. Maybe in like 2 years. But yeah, so it's not that weird that I'm not playing Historic Brawl, actually. Okay, we did draw a Tribute to the World Tree. So I think the plan is... I guess just play Loam Speaker and then try to set up a turn where we can, like, tree plus something. Maybe. I mean, we'd have to draw a 1/1, so maybe it's not the best thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Danger. Well, now that begs the question of, do we just want to double spell here to try to start outpacing the opponent's stuff? But that's probably not the best. So let's just go ahead and play Tribute and pass the turn. And maybe it's Beast Caller plus Pulokranos next turn? I mean, we're probably staring at some dragon or something here. Oh no, it's a Joda deck. Ugh. That's a thing. Yep. Alright. GG's. Alright. I'm just going to pass, let them attack so we can die. Oh, opponent, just attack me. What are we doing? Like, I'm at 20. You have a pile of things. Like, just end me. There you go. Attack. You got it. Even if I block one, well, I'd be at 1, I guess, now. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Like, alright. Y'all, like, I know we're supposed to sit through this, but, like, come on. Like, come on, just attack. What are we doing? Alright, I'm conceding here. Like, come on. I'm trying to, like, move the game along and letting them do stuff, but, like, now you're just trying to empty your hand for no reason. Like, and I'm all for decks doing sweet things, but you're just playing Joda. You're not even doing something cool with a new thing. If they were doing something cool with a new thing, I'm totally okay with letting them, like, combo out so we could see, like, the cards do their sweet thing. But, like, come on now. Ooh, this hand's bad. This hand's real bad. Mulligan that. Ooh, keep this marginally better, but we'll see if we can turn it into something. Oh boy. If we just draw land, I'm going to regret not getting rid of one of these adaptives. Man, I actually have a Gruul Invasion deck I'll be playing on Twitch here in about another hour. Ah, we did just draw land off the top. Gosh dang it. Oh, so the opponent's deck looks like it might be similar to the one that I built. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people have already had that, though. I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's not like it's a big secret. And then they just get to play haste things, and yep, you play that. That lets you get another thing. Now you got a big 4/3. Man, and all we've drawn is lands here. This sucks. Need something good off the top. And it's got to be real good. That is not good enough. Or at least great for them, bad for us. It's indestructible now? Yeah, alright, cool, no blocks. You got it. Hey, at least you do something. Like, I'll take it. Like, you were better than the alternative. Now, this is crazy because Miglos could, like... Oh, well. Okay. That's a thing. We're almost at flip Pulokranos time. But not quite. No attacks. Man, this is rough. We've drawn one non-land spell, or one land card, since this started. Man, leave my Pulokranos alone. I want to flip it next turn. Dang. Alright. We're going to get caught defending some things here. Actually, I don't think we get to defend anything. Yeah, they just get to kill that. Yeah. We'd have to double block a Miglos. is like the best thing we could do right now. I mean, opponent's deck's rolling here. They're doing all the things. All right, they got it. Yeah, go flip you some things. Cool. I mean, and see, okay, now let me say this. And this isn't to take away from anything from my opponent, because I think their deck's actually pretty sweet. But this is exactly the type of situation where I tell people, like, don't get too caught up in what you're seeing on early access, because why are we not just attacking? I mean, I guess you get to flip into more bodies and kill me next turn. But, like, I literally drew one non-land spell since my opener. So, like, their deck looks super impressive, but we really didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of just sat here and just stared. Yeah. Like, we drew 2 spells and one of them was a non-threat. So, like, yeah. GG's. like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't look at that and go like, oh, that deck's, like, so awesome. And it's like, well, maybe. And it might still be. But you can't necessarily take anything away from just that. You know what I mean? It's like, all I'm saying is just be cautious. Like, whether you see something great or something terrible, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Because there, like I said, if I'd had a bigger body or was able to pressure the opponent and they couldn't sit on their creatures or whatever, like, a bunch of things could have been different. Or if I'd even drawn, like, a Tyvar stand or something, like, who knows? Oh, battles are not the new ninja. Battles are better than ninjutsu. Like, I 100% believe that. Like, ninjutsu is not very good. Keep this. But yeah, I do think battles are reasonable. But yeah, that's a weird thing to even say. Like, battles are the new ninjutsu. I don't know. Yeah, those don't even seem close to comparable, honestly. Partly because you can put battles into a bunch of different decks and do a bunch of different things. Whereas ninjutsu is literally like, you could build one deck. Alright. We will go with this. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, Beast Caller dead. Fair enough. I assumed it was not going to live long anyway. Let's draw something good here. That qualifies. Alright. Now let's get an untapped land. Hey, look at that. Took a little while to make things work out the way we wanted to, but we'll take it. Doing this first, so when we attack with the beast, the Contaminator, we get to put counters on our other duder. Alright. And now we just have piles of bodies. Now, if the opponent attacks and has like a go for the, or not go, burn down the house, this is going to be rough. If they don't, we're in good shape. Because I don't think any of the other sweepers matter. Oh, wait, what was that? An impulse. Huh. What are we doing? I feel like the opponent's deck does something really sweet, and they just didn't get the best draw. Like, I'm really curious now. Oh, I understand that people like the concept of ninjutsu. I just think ninjutsu's not good. The truth is, I think Wizards dropped the ball knowing that we block here. Why not? Like, ninjutsu, ninjas, samurais in general are cards and creature types that people really enjoyed, and they just didn't give them a chance, unfortunately, to even be remotely decent. Oh, opponent says GG's. I wasn't even paying attention. My bad. But yeah, that's a thing that I think they totally got wrong. Yep. Didn't get to see much from that one. But yeah, I really think they should have made, and not even like to where they need to be like top tier, but just make them like reasonably playable, you know? But like the samurai were all bad, and ninjutsu was, I would say, playable in the least like thinnest of margins if you're trying to say something's playable or not. But that's about it. I mean, it just, there's not much else there. It just was a complete miss. Like the fact that of the samurai, the only one that really got any play was the one that gave you Ishin, right? That gives you double triggers, and it was mostly played without samurai, right? So that's like the worst thing. Mutate was at least playable. Like Mutate at least had like creatures that were okay, but they just became even better when you're able to mutate, and like that's fine. Okay, what do we got? Hey, I hadn't seen that little creature in a minute. That's cool. Alright, I think I'm going to lead with Loam Speaker and hope it lives, and then try to just double spell next turn. I think is the plan here. No idea if it's going to work, but hey, why not? And then after that, I don't know. I don't know. They're probably going to get some cards here. Oh, Bloated Contaminator. Alright, that's a thing. Obviously they're playing a +1/+1 counter deck of some variety. Alright. Here's the first thing that puts counters. Well, it will if they kill that. Guess what I'm probably casting next turn anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, Ozolith. Okay, that makes sense. They're just cycling, though, I guess, since they're not likely to punch anything through there. However, we got an Ozolith, and that changes things a little bit. So let's go ahead and play ours. And we'll play this. So we get to put double counters. And we'll pass. Growing our team so we can block. Yep, that's going to do it. Yeah, at this point, now that we can put counters on things, like, was about to be pretty nice with this. But, yeah. So, there you go. Ozolith actually did something. Exalted's a good effect. They just did make Samurai good at all. Yeah, the Samurai... Well, the problem is, all the Samurai wanted you to overcommit, right? Like, they only trigger if your Samurai attacks by itself. But the problem is, they then created an environment with a bunch of great spot removal. So, if you have, like, 4 creatures and only attack with one of them to get, like, 3 or 4 triggers, and your opponent just has, like, Go for the Throat, you just wasted a whole attack step. Right? Like, and you had to go wide to get the effect of going tall. You know what I mean? Like, so it just didn't work at all. Like, I don't hate them for trying. I am just disappointed it got attached to Samurai, because there was going to be a large chunk of players who were hoping that Samurai were going to do something or get cool cards to add to their Samurai deck or whatever the case may be, and they just never got that. All right, we're going to keep this. What's going on here? Well, I assume I have an opponent. Oh, there we go. It's just kind of interesting. I don't know. No, because of my hand, I was thinking I could adaptive and something, but I don't think we're going to. Oh, wait. Scratch that. This is going in. Attack for 2. Like, things might be changing. I might do both of these next turn, possibly. Because then I could adaptive, grow both adaptives, grow the Beast Caller twice, play Contaminator. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I like this. And then we get to attack with two good size things that Thalia gets to do nothing about. Alright. Love to see it. Glissa. Gonna make it harder to punch through. Not anymore. Man, sometimes the decks just want to do what the decks want to do, huh? If we do this, we have no more mana, so that's unfortunate. Thalia is going to be a pain in the rear right now. Alright, well, we only get to attack with two things, it looks like. Actually, if we attack with everything, how does the opponent potentially block? That becomes a real question, because like we could also just do this. But that's... Nah, alright. Attacking with this for sure, this for sure. I'm just thinking, like, is there a world where opponent maybe puts Glissa on something else in this? I don't know. I feel like this can attack safely, because Glissa's going to block the 4/4, right? Yeah, I was going to say, that's the only thing that makes sense. So I'm like, seems fine. We'll just play this. No real benefit, because you're all blocked up. Alright. And then we get to Surveil. I kind of want that, so that can stay. It's cool, though, if it's a land, because you can just put the land in the yard and then get the land back. And that's pretty sweet interaction. Alright, going here. Getting some bigger bodies. And, yeah, they're all going to attack. I mean, 5/5 is going to get blocked, and it's just whatever happens after that. Yep, that works for me. Opponent goes to 3. Okay. And then we'll just move those counters from the Beast Caller onto probably the Contaminator. I say that tentatively, but I can split them up too. So let's just do that. And that seems good. Oh, I actually can do that. There we go. So we're kind of splitting the size across the board a little bit. Even though generally I would say you want to put it on the Contaminator, the opponent is playing both black and white, so the Contaminator surviving is kind of low odds right now, depending on what they have. Alright. What do we got going on? Uh-oh, they're checking their graveyard. That can't be good. Maybe this is about to go sideways. Oh, nope. They're saying GG's. Alright, cool. Whew. You have 2 ninja decks in EDH. Well, you know, but the thing is, some of the older ninjas are actually okay. Like, I wouldn't complain about a bunch of the older ones. You have a fan trying to make Samurai work since first Kamigawa, and he was severely disappointed. Oh, yeah, I have no doubt. No doubt. Like, I would not be surprised if most people who like Samurais were disappointed with Kamigawa. I mean, really, Fort Worth Blood Bowl. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Brood. I would say, truthfully, the biggest thing is there were really... Oh, we have to mulligan this for sure. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. I guess we keep and get rid of a Tyvar stay, and that hurts my soul, but, I mean, I don't think we have a choice. Oh, man. We're going to need a lot of help. That's somewhat of a decent start, if we can find land. And you play 2 things next turn, possibly? Oh, we are not in a position to defend that right now. They can go look for a 0/0. Oh, no. I was thinking Ikoria. What's the invasion? This is such you get a reveal permanent card. All right. The deck's like, cute. You sure you don't want a Tyvar stand? I'm going to pass, because we actually need to use these Tyvar stands to protect our creatures, as dumb as this is. But, like, can't really use one here. Now, here's some good news. If we can find a land, right, an untapped land, we could play Tribute to the World Tree, then play this, and it would come in with 2 counters. So we'd be able to defend the battle, at least reasonably temporarily. So if we can find, like, a forest, we're all right. Oh, no. Dang it. This is only creatures we control. Alright. And sadly, we don't control that anyway. I was just thinking, if it had been a Tameo safekeeping, it could have been amusing. But, body for them incoming. Yep. Alright. Desperately need it. Come on, deck. Alright. Thanks for not hanging us out to dry completely. I mean, not to say this creature doesn't just die now, but, you know, we gotta try something. Also a little scary knowing you're playing things to remove counters, so could make some of these bonuses from the World Tree not so good. Especially if we, like, block here. That'd be a little bit gross. It's probably not even in our best interest to block, unfortunately. Oh. Wayfinder dead. Yep. That's one way to do it. Alright. Oh, they didn't even go after that. That's even scarier. Like, seriously? That is way scarier. Boy. Alright, let's go with this. Comes in as a 4/4. Because at least now, if this dies, we can move the counters to something, and that's a benefit. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We at least have 2 Tyvar stands. So that counts for something. Yep, you're going to get some other big thing here. I mean, unfortunately, we did not have a draw to press the issue, so they've got all day to do whatever they want to here. All right. You got it. Man, we need to draw a sizable creature off the top really badly. Like, we're just in an awful position right now. I mean, I have to waste a Tyvar stand here, which sucks, but, like, we just can't allow ourselves to get that far behind. Rough. Rough. Alright, here's something. I mean, we draw a card. If it's a land, we still can protect with a Tyvar stand. If not, that's probably ball game. Well, it was a land. I guess I didn't specify that it needed to be a green land. Ugh. Ugh. That's tough. That's tough. Yep. We lose the Defiler here. And there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, we lose everything. Oh, you played the other one. Oh, destroy it. Yep, yep. Even more so, if we were able to have a green land on tap. Yep, that's not quite gonna do it. Think that's it. Man, this draw was real bad. Do. I mean, not much we can do. I mean, I can... Yeah. I mean, I could Tyvar stand to, like, block a thing, but, like, there's not enough value there. I'm just gonna let them get it. Like, I could block and try to attempt to protect a thing or whatever, but that's a lot of nonsense for no gain. Yep, you got it. Attack all you want. I mean, the deck looks like fun, no doubt. But that's another one of those situations where it's like, we really didn't play anything. We were kind of stuck the whole time and having to play our like the green deck never got to attack effectively. Like I was stuck on the back foot. We're playing friendly deck that cares about. Sometimes you just need extra things to fight with. The thing you have to remember is there's still a lot of sweepers in the format. Like, way too many, to be honest. Alright, attacking. And I guess this has to be a Polo Kranos time, or do we want to tribute here? I don't know why. I feel like they've got removal. Oh, actually they don't. Wow, okay. Well, that was a bad call. I guess I could have got away with Polo Kranos there. Oh, well. It'll at least result in drawing a card next turn. Guess what I won't be blocking with? Yep. Oh, you're interesting. Don't hate that. Do we have any real advantage here? I guess we just attack. Like, if you want to trade, I'm down. Alright. What do we got? A Shieldred. Fortunately, we can work past the Shieldred, so that's not so scary. Annoying, but not particularly scary. That is kind of nice. Alright, so we've got some options here. I think we want to do this first, because we do get to pump 2 creatures, and then it makes it easier to kill Shieldred with any attackers. Alright, got a card. That's nice. And we're attacking, because everything's lethal, so it doesn't even matter, because Skrelv can't block. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Doesn't really matter here, but we'll take something out on the way out, I guess. Anyway. Alright. Just extra pain to themselves. Fair enough. We'll take it. Yeah, Tyvar Sand's super good there, but we didn't even need it. Opponent could only block with the Shieldred, and with everything being 4 power, and they were at 8, it didn't really matter. Alright, we'll play a couple more with the green deck here. But I will say, the 2 we really got blown out were the ones we just didn't draw mana, so that's actually kind of neat. Whoa. Never mind. I was going to make a change, but it's fine. John likes games. This one's kind of light, but not bad considering we have a bloated Contaminator as well. So this one, we're just hoping our creatures survive. Oh, is this going to be a Gruul battle deck? I think that's kind of popular today. Oh, but you got lands that just come in tapped at the moment, so it's at least giving us a chance. Hopefully they don't deal 2 to everything. because that is a real card to play right now. Okay, well, land playing tapped is actually good for us. All right. Opponent's at 12. I actually should have played this last turn. Give me a shot at activating it and attacking. Okay, well, play a land. 4, 10. Yeah, all right. Unless they have 2 removal spells, we're probably okay here. Do it for 0 so I can still use the other one if necessary. Oh, wait. That was dumb. I'm going to have to use the other one anyway. Alright, well, that was stupid, because that's only 10. Alright, didn't matter. They only had one. Alright, well, that was a quick one. I don't have an order for what's going to show up on the videos. Like, I build all kinds of things. Hey, Marv Daniels, how's it going? Also, thank you for subscribing, those of you that are coming in and following. Much appreciated. I did want to change. I think we can do just only need 2. Oh, I am only playing 2 Mishra's Foundries. Dang it, I'm just drawing them a lot. I was like, I was fine with 2, but we just happen to be drawing 2 a bunch. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Ooh. You know, I'm going to keep this one, but not have the highest of hopes. Okay, Vat of Rebirth. Is it safe to assume whatever we play is just dead here? Alright, I'm going to go with this. Oh, guess not. That was a very incorrect assumption. Alright, what's the other 2 sides of this? Battlefield, target, play. Oh, sacrifice the creature. That's what it is. Well, yeah, so we were going to lose that anyway. I guess we go with this, see if maybe we could get Defiler down. Doubt it, but we'll see. Another invasion that shoots your other invasion? Nope, that's the one that you can draw and discard. Oh. Oh, some Mishra action. That's cool. Alright. So hopefully if their main removal is battles, we can still hold on to this Defiler. I don't know that it is. We may have to use Boseiju on a Vat, but the opponent looks to be stuck on mana, so I don't want to do it yet. I want to wait till at least has a couple of counters on it, potentially. Alright, drawing and discarding again. Assuming we're just looking for lands at this point. And there is one. And a reservoir. Wow, this deck is wild. Some Gabos, sure. Ooh, okay. Okay. There are things to be done now. We're at a lot of life, so let's go ahead and freebie this one. And then if we do this, I'll still be able to tandem takedown and then trample over some stuff potentially. So yeah, I'm into it. And this still leaves us a lot to defend these if we need to. So I'm kind of into all that. We can't actually attack with this because we're going to need to use this. Alright. So just 8 is going to get in there. I think. Well, either or. We either get to use Boseiju or Tandem Takedown. We don't get to do both. With 3 cards, what can they do here? Alright, I'm just going to attack. I'm trying to think, like, what could they really do that's going to be problematic there, but I couldn't think of anything significant. Just making sure this can only be used as a sorcery, which is correct. Alright. Okay. So, I guess we just do this now. I mean, I'm going to give him the mana either way. And this is going to have 4 on it. You can remove 4. You have to use it as a sorcery. You would be getting back a Mishra using 3 mana. And they're at 12. Ugh, this feels... Alright, I'm going to gamble. Let them get a thing back. Because I can always just fight it. So it's not like it's that big a deal. I mean, they ended up finding mana anyway. I was trying to dodge giving them the land, was really what that was about. But that's okay. Resolve. Gonna get rid of this, I think. And here's where we're gonna hope. This gets to... I mean, it's not fight, so why not? Okay. Cool, cool. I don't even need to do that. I can just pay it. Alright. Should be good enough. Alright, that worked out. I think I overthought that a bit, though. Yeah, the thing is about battles is you're generally wanting to play the ones that already have a good ability that you would probably play in your deck anyway. And then if you kill them, you get an upside. And that's usually going to be like the green one that searches, the black ones that kill things, you know, the red ones that kill things, the white one that you make the opponent pay 2 more for the card. Right? You would already play those types of cards or effects in their respective decks anyway. So then it makes sense to go ahead and just play the battle as that card that does it, and you get a huge upside if it works. We'll see where the opponents are. That's exactly it. Like, the backside is the upside. Right? You play the battles because you want an effect, and then if it works, you end up with a really good situation. Keeping this one. But yeah, battles are solid. Just make sure the front side matters to you more than the back side. Unless you are playing a gimmicky deck that's all about just getting the battles and doing all the stuff or whatever. And then, sure, because you're going to see the backside pretty often in those builds. Okay. What are we staring at here? Come on, big creature off the top of the library. Pool of Kranos would be excellent here. Forest was probably the worst thing. Like, if there were a thing to not draw, it was that. I mean, I already even have access to 5 lands here, so I have more than what I need. We are good. We need no more deck. We need bodies. We need threats. Skrelv, alright. So are we just gonna get poisoned up here? No, we're not. Huh. Annoying, but... Alright. I mean, I kind of want to get rid of Skrelv. The most annoying body. Wow, Dak, really? That ain't cool. Well, that's rough. The opponent was like, ain't even blocking you, bruh. Yeah. And yes, I can get rid of Skrelv's Hive at some point here, but kind of seeing what the opponent's doing here. I mean, I don't know. We're still a long way from getting this done. Ellis. All right. So now we're going to start getting drained, and they're going to gain life back. So now we're definitely going to want to get rid of Skrelv's Hive. For 0. All right. That's cute. I like that. That's a fun little interaction. All right, we take it. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this now. Now it's going to start becoming a real problem if we don't kill it. Now what's funny is I'm going to draw, like, one of the few 5-mana things in the deck now that I did that, right? Nope. Just more lands. Okay, then. You be that way, deck. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. We gotta, like, try to keep the pressure up. Man, not quite enough to kill them. We could have pumped for 4 and got them to 3. The funny thing is here, they might keep letting our creatures through, because they might just think we have lands in hand. Oh, that's a problem. Now they have blockers. Well, I guess you don't quite yet. You have to turn those into 3/3s, but still, point stands. Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6. Any chance they don't block here? Oh, wait. For 3, makes that 6. Ah. Alright. That's unfortunate. Like, because I assume they'd chump block at least 1, so we weren't going to kill them anyway, I don't think. I guess I could have gambled just to see, but I didn't think it was realistically possible. We're going to get drained, go to 9. Yep, you get to turn one of those into a 3/3. Yep. I mean, might as well try to save it. Alright, opponent goes to 5, gains 2, right? Because we get drained here. Alright, so they're at 7. I mean, maybe we could do this. I mean, we're definitely gonna take some damage, because if we block, something dies and we get drained for 3 on top of it. So we might still just be dead. Ah, so good. So good. Yep. Start sacking all your things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just dead? Is that how that works? Oh yeah, we're way dead. You got it, opponent. I mean, this is what happens when you don't draw any real threats for however long that was. But yeah, they earned it. They got it. Those are the tough ones. I'm sorry I have to sit through that, because the deck didn't really, like, we just drew lands that whole game. Even if we'd have drawn that Contaminator a turn sooner, I think that would have changed things, but we definitely did not, and we lost. Alright, 1 or 2 more games here, and then we will wrap this up on the green deck, and then we'll start setting up our stream for Twitch. Why Fiora in particular? I'm assuming you're referring to the battle card. Oh, y'all are talking about other things. Skrull seems to appear a lot in paper. Yeah, of course. Skrull's great. I think most of us called that Skrull was going to be the most played card in the set. And it makes sense. I mean, it's cheap. It goes into a bunch of different builds. It protects key creatures. If you happen occasionally get some upside of toxic damage, like, it's an all-around pretty solid card. Opponent goes first. I guess we can get away with keeping this, or try to at least. Kind of feels like a why not situation. Oh boy. Man, I don't think I ever wanted a 1-drop so badly here, because we're playing against mono red. We need to be throwing some stuff in the way. It's not. Not to say they don't still play like mono red, because they probably do. Okay. Need a land badly. Because I assume this won't survive a turn cycle. And I need to be able to play something and protect it with Tyvar Stand. That's going to be one of the few ways we can probably win. Yeah, I assume that was just going to Like, that's just cost of doing business. All right, what do we got? That was not it. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, we needed that so bad. All right. Question is, how much can I afford to take here and not die next turn? Probably not much. Still, I think we have to block, sadly. I mean, assume there's a burn down the house or festivities or something here. Whoa, there wasn't. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I was assuming that was going to be it, but, huh. Okay. I guess we play this. And pass. Okay, we're at 8. We're not out of the woods by a long shot, but this is about as good as we could hope for under the circumstances. I mean, we're definitely going to have to block if they attack. Okay, so that worked out. Let's play this. Let's play this. And pass. Now, here's an interesting thing. If we can attack next turn, we can actually use Contaminator to take counter. Well, no, because that would have pushed it up to make it to where they couldn't get a thing. That's already done. Never mind. I mean, I'll take it. Question is, do I just need another body right here? We block, block, block. Currently, 2 gets through. It's probably going to be 3. I'm going to do this because it also turns my adaptive into a 3/3. And having a bigger body here, I think, makes more sense. Pass a turn. This also gives me use for 2 Tyvar stands, if I feel like I need it. Now, the scary part is the red deck could be just be playing 2 copy or multiple copies of the deal 4 damage thing now, and that would suck. But if they do... Oh, now that's something. We can only kill 1 thing, though. All right. We'll just play this. Try to set up some things for later. All right. Passing. No attacks. In the turn. They have something they're holding on to. They might be trying to set up a way to burn us out, or maybe fly over with the dragon. There's a few things they could possibly have here. At some point, though, I'm going to have to make a go for it with something. I really, really, really want to attack with the Contaminator here. If I do this, how bad... You know what? Let's go for it. I mean, if they just have the stuff to get us, they get us. You can't play scared forever. We also could find a forest. Alright. That'll set us up for next turn. No attacks yet. We'll see what next turn brings. Okay. I do like this situation too, because having this means we can't die to a Devastator, which they might be trying to set up here. I don't know that they are, but it feels like it's possible. Alright. Let's attack with... Do we just get in with Defiler? Seems a little silly. I mean, I could adaptive attack and see if they block with double Swift Spear. Because that seems like a real block they would make. But if I'm going to do that, let's just do this. So if they don't, we at least get trample damage. Oh, they're just letting it happen. Okay. Why is it submitting 2? What else do I have that has counters on it? Oh, the opponent counts as 1. I was like looking at my creatures for a second. Alright, end the turn. I mean, we are only at 8. They might just be saving burn damage. Alright, if that's their plan, at some point, we're going to have to force through some stuff. Alright, that works. Let's go ahead. Pump the team. And now it starts to become a real issue. Yep. And this is going to come in with counters on it. And now we have enough between Trample and Tyvar Stand that we could start thinking about what does lethal look like. And I think that's what we're going to do. Attack with these two, because that's 12. We can definitely get the extra in. I'm going to get in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could still fight a thing, save a thing. Leaving 1, 2, 3 back. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't know what else they could have with the new cards. I'm just going to attack with these for safety reasons. We're going to let that go. All right. I know I could have killed the opponent there, but maybe I'm supposed to, I don't know. I felt like I would have had to commit a bunch there. And if randomly there was something like a Wandering Emperor or whatever, we would have just lost and it would have just looked ugly. So, and I'm pretty sure we can win next turn since we're holding these. So yeah, no need to go nuts there on that last turn. Looking at Invasion of Fiora right now, really like the artwork for Marchesa, Resolute Monarch. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's the mono green deck that actually worked pretty well. The new cards were pretty nice. Not much else to say there, but it did what we wanted it to do. I mean, there was a couple of games we got blown out where we just sadly didn't draw lands. I mean, or actually, one we didn't draw lands, one we drew almost all lands. So like that happens. Can't do anything about those, but Tyvar Stand was super critical in a lot of games today. Can't say enough about Tyvar Stand, to be honest. For me, Arena's only possible. Man, that's tough. Yeah, there's a lot of local stores where I'm at, so I can go visit them kind of anytime. But yeah, I want to say thank you to those of you that came by. We have gone pretty long on this stream, actually, already. We're going to go and wrap it up. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab a snack, and then I'm going to hop over to Twitch. If you want to meet me over there, it is Twitch. I'll put it here, twitch.tv/PowrDragn. If you want to meet me over there, I'll probably start up over there in about 30 to 45 minutes. Need a chance to rewind, settle in a little bit, and we'll have some more decks going on over there. So I will see you. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. All that good stuff. Join the channel. I appreciate those of you that are new members that came on. Just all around fun cards, fun decks so far. Sweet stuff from our opponents. So hopefully that keeps up through the rest of the season. But that's all I got for you for now. We will see you later.